before I fall asleep. I am sure that the breath does not work independent of the world. So if the way you interact, receive, and give air, thoughts, opinions, money, energy, food, time, that's only possible because you can exchange it with someone and with something. So your breath isn't yours, it's you having a relationship with your space and your time. And this is not to become philosophical about something, it's just to become realistic about us being of service, but also being allowed to continuously receive and take a lot of mm, it's as if the world is a bank account. And then you have your financial bank account as well, but your life is a bank account. There's always a lot of energy and a lot of rich molecules interacting with you, and you can take them in, keep them out. You can think about something, you can send it out. You can choose what to think, you can choose what to move. You are way more powerful than our isolated, restricted way of thinking that we continuously repeat and give to others. As society. And that is also not true. I can feel that what I'm saying is not true. We are not restricted. But sometimes we continuously think the same patterns and then we choose to discuss with each other. Wow, I'm really tired, but I promised myself that I would share what I realized today. I am not right. Why are people so attached to being right? I am an observer. I'm responsible for my movements. I am allowed to enrich my life through the movements that I am allowed to do. And even if I was in jail, I'm allowed to breathe. Underwater, it becomes a bit more challenging, and if I'm in fire as well. There is this feeling sometimes when I can sense into my body and I observe that I'm full of organs, and where my body becomes something so meaningful. It's as if I really embody who I am. I don't need to walk on grass, or I don't need to do certain routines to remember myself that I am alive. It's great when I can do that, but there's a consciousness in your awareness of your existence that can, independent of all the difficult things that we are going through, that needs and requires our attention. I look super tired. It's so embarrassing. I don't want to upload videos where I look as like I do now. I want to look pretty and good. See, we get distracted in wanting to um, be a certain way because we are scared that people think a certain way of us. We are scared that we are doing the exercises wrong. We think that there's only one way to do something, or that scientist or that person is more right than our connection. And then we can not sense our connection anymore because we are so busy being right or wrong or scared. When did that happen? When you are When you want to do something for your breath that is really powerful for your mind and for your health, then you need to slow down your exhalations and make sure that you breathe into your back. I was walking a lot of stairs today, and it was hard to inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. But I knew whilst I was suffering that this is something that is good for me because of the chemistry that is being built in my body. I was having some discussions with people and I knew that this wasn't good for me because of the chemistry that was building in my body. I realized that my nervous system, when being in tune, can create a lot of disbalance in the presence of nervous systems that are not in balance. And I'm confused on why that is so. Why can it be that a person that is being conscious about their breaths and conscious about their nervous system can create so much fear in a person that is not feeling good in their nervous system? How can that create so much fear in people when a person knows how to be embodied? Why does that feel scary to others? Why do we admire people that tell lies? Why do we follow people that are obviously not healthy? It's really interesting. If we connected ourselves more to our bodies, so that the way we think is aligned with our organs and the way we speak is aligned with our gut and with our intestines and with our pelvis and with our ears and with our eyes, that all the organs are connected in our sensation, and the way we breathe connects not only our lungs and the back of our body with the back chain, the feet and the hands and the skin and the face. Why is a person that is allowed to think freely considered to be crazy? No wonder it requires so much practice to breathe right if so many people like to think out of connection. And if I'm in a room with people, my breath is going to observe what the nervous system of the other person feels like. This may happen unconsciously, consciously, unaware, but no matter how unaware you are or the others are, it's so funny that I'm trusting this process enough to um, not pretend, not, you can still lead your health even if other people are not healthy. That's not, you are not in need to, that's not something you need to control. Understanding your boundaries and knowing how to push in which situations, because we don't want to stay calm and steady all the time. Sometimes we need to go crazy in our work, in our private life. Sometimes we need to go extreme, but it's about how to get back when that's needed and how to find moments where we can go back into a sensation that feels like us, independent of all the nuts and craziness that is happening in the world or in your life. There is no perfect state. There is no perfect state. You don't need to seek for a perfect state. There is just awareness for who you are and how you came into this world, because even though you can train your nervous system and your breath, and you can train your thinking, and you can change your perspective, and you can change, and the environment can change your nervous system, and the environment can change the way you breathe, and the environment can impact the way your body moves. There's a fingerprint to your structure that if you learn to appreciate it, you can intertwine that with knowing what feels good for you for which reasons, what is good for you to for which reasons, what you can repeat for which reasons, to enhance your power and know how to shift and change mindsets, breathing styles, and movements. We need variety in our understanding. We need variety in the way we access our perception of the world, and we need variety in how to execute in different nuances. I need to stop because we are already over time in our beautiful video. I need to go to sleep as well. But I'll continue to research on this with you for the next 50 years. So we have time.